Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to understand how to use ChatGPT for personalized SMS based on the form submissions. So I'm an owner of an event managing company and I have created a Google Forms where I receive new event inquiries. So here in this case I want whenever a new form submission is made, then automatically using that detail a personalized SMS should be generated using ChatGPT, and after that automatically that SMS should be sent to that customer using a SMS sending application. So here to build this connection, I need to connect these applications using an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to understand how to use ChatGPT for personalized SMS based on the form submissions. So as I've already mentioned in my introduction that I manage an event planning company and I often receive inquiries and bookings through online forms. So instead of sending standard replies, I want to make each response more personalized to show clients that I understand their specific needs. So by using ChatGPT, I can automatically generate customized SMS messages based on the details clients provide in their forms. So for example, if a client submits a form about planning a wedding, they will receive a tailored SMS that acknowledges their event details and next steps. This helps me provide a more personal touch, making clients feel valued and improving their overall experience with my company. So here to build this connection, I need to connect my Google Forms with my ChatGPT and a SMS sending application that is Twilio. So here to build this connection, I'm going to use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software and it connects all your favorite apps and makes them work together seamlessly. You can set it up to do things automatically like updating customer info across platforms or sending notifications when something important happens. It's really easy to use and saves you tons of time that you can spend on more important stuff. Plus, it keeps everything organized and error-free so you can focus on growing your business hassle-free. So this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect and you can visit it by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get 300 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. Now after signing in, here you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. Now this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect and here to build my connection, I need to create a workflow first. So for that, I'm going to click on this create workflow button given on the top right corner. Now here in this create workflow dialog box, I have to give a name to my workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as use ChatGPT for personalized SMS based on the form submissions. And here I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now here to learn how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect, you have to click on this learn more link given over here. And by clicking on this, it will take you to a forum window where you can see all the instructions to how to create a new folder inside Pabbly Connect. So now moving back to my Pabbly's dashboard and here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this create button given over here. Now here in this workflow window, you can see we have successfully created a workflow and here on my screen you can see the two most important principles of an automation process that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards a trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up a trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as Google Forms. So Google Forms is a free tool that lets you create online surveys and forms quickly and easily. People use it to gather information like feedback or RSVPs because it's simple to set up and share. You can customize your forms with different question types and all responses are automatically organized in a Google Sheet spreadsheet. Perfect for collecting data whether you're organizing an event, running a survey or just collecting information from a group. So here in my Google Forms trigger step, I'm going to select my trigger event as new response received. So that whenever I'm going to receive a new response through my Google Forms, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture it. Or you can say that whenever I'm going to receive a new response response in my Google Forms, then automatically this entire workflow is going to be triggered. And now here, after selecting my trigger event, here you can see I have received a webhook URL. That means here I'm going to use this webhook URL to connect my Google Forms with Pabbly Connect. So here, following the instructions given below, firstly here I'm going to copy this webhook URL. And here I've already logged in my Google Forms account, and here you can see my Google form which I've created with the name Sparkle Events. And here in this particular form you can see the fields which I have taken, such as name, email, phone number and the type of event. So now here, to connect my Google form with Pabbly Connect, firstly I need to build a connection between my Google Forms and a data storing platform such as Google Sheets, so that whenever I'm going to receive a new response in my Google Forms, then automatically that data is going to be stored in my Google Sheets. So here, before beginning with the connection, let me tell you that you have to make the last field of your Google form a required field. So you can do it by clicking on this required button given over here, and it's a very important step. So once you have marked it a required field, you have to click on this responses button given over here, and then you will receive an option for link to sheets over here. So by clicking on this link to sheets button given over here, you are going to connect your Google Forms with Google Sheets, so that whenever you are going to receive a response in your Google Forms, then automatically that response is going to be captured in your Google Sheets. So I'm going to click on this link to sheets. And here I'm going to create a new spreadsheet by clicking on this create button given over here. And here you can see the Google Sheet which we have created with the name Sparkle Events Responses. And here you can see the fields which we have received, such as the timestamp, name, email, phone number and the type of event. So these are the fields which we have created in our Google Forms. So now what we are going to do is that we are going to connect this Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect in order to get your Google Forms response to Pabbly Connect. So here, to build that connection, you have to click on this extensions given over here, and from here you have to select add-ons. Now here under add-ons you have to select get add-ons, and by clicking on this, it will take you to Google Workspace Marketplace. And here in this Google Workspace Marketplace, you have to search for an add-on, that is Pabbly Connect Webhooks. So now here, after searching for this particular add-on, you have to install this add-on in your Google Sheets. So here you can see it is already installed in my Google Sheets. So moving back, and now here, after installing this particular add-on, you have to follow the same steps. So now once you have installed this add-on, you have to refresh your Google Sheets, and that's a necessary step. And now after refreshing your Google Sheets, you have to click on this extensions again, and then you'll be able to see your option of Pabbly Connect Webhooks over here. So now from here you have to click on this initial setup given over here. And here under initial setup, you can see it is asking us for a webhook URL and the trigger column. So here in this webhook URL field, we are going to enter the webhook URL that we have received in our Pabbly's workflow. So this is my webhook URL, and then here it is asking me to enter the trigger column. So here it says the trigger column will be a final data column on which, if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So here in my Google Sheets, you can see that my last data column is column E. So here I'm going to enter my trigger column as column E. And now here, after entering my webhook URL and the trigger column, here I'm going to click on this submit. And here you can see it says setup configured successfully. That means we have successfully set up a connection between our Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, or you can say that we have successfully set up a webhook inside our Google Sheets. So now moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here, to receive a webhook response, we need to do a test submission. And to do a test submission, we need to generate a test response in our Google Forms. So for that, let me take you back to my Google Forms. And here in my Google Forms, I'm going to click on this preview option given over here. And now here, before entering a dummy data and do a test submission, let me take you back to my Google Sheets. So now here in my Google Sheets, I need to perform another very important step in order to receive the information from my Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. So for that, you have to click on this extensions again, and then you have to click on this Pabbly Connect Webhooks, and then from here you have to turn on this send on event. So by turning on this event, then whenever we are going to receive a new data in our Google Sheets, then automatically Pabbly Connect is going to capture the response. So now let's go and check it. And here you can see we have received a tick in front of send on event. That means we have successfully turned it on. So now let's go back to our Google Forms. And now here I'm going to enter some dummy data and do a test submission. So now here for the name, I'm going to enter the name as dummy, user, email as dummy@pabblytunes.com, and here I'm going to enter some random phone number. And here for the type of event, I'm going to enter the event as corporate dinner. And now here, after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the submit given over here. And here you can see it says thanks for submitting your contact info. So now let's go and check our Google Sheets. And here you can see we have successfully received a response over here where we have received the timestamp, name, email, phone number and the type of event. So now let's go and check our Pabbly's workflow. And here you can see we have successfully captured a response over here also where we have received the type of event, trigger column, the spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index, phone number, name and email. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger over here. Now let's move to action step. And here in this action step, I'm going to use my action application as ChatGPT. So here by using this particular action application, I'm going to generate a personalized SMS for my customer. So ChatGPT is an AI-powered chatbot that can have conversations and answer questions on a wide range of topics. It's like having a smart assistant you can talk to any time. People use ChatGPT to get quick answers, brainstorm ideas, and even get help with writing or learning new things. It's handy for making tasks easier, getting information fast, and having a friendly chat whenever you need it. So here in my ChatGPT action step, I'm going to select my action event task, Ask ChatGPT. So that whenever we are going to receive a new response in our Google Forms, then automatically using that details, a new personalized SMS is going to be generated using ChatGPT. So now here to connect my ChatGPT with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your ChatGPT account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me to enter a token. So here in the instruction, it says OpenAI uses API keys for authentication. Kindly visit your OpenAPI keys page to get the API key which you need to enter over here. So I'm going to click on this link given over here. And here you can see it has automatically taken me to the API keys window of my account. So here it easily got directed to this API key page because I was already logged in my ChatGPT account. So to build an easy connection, make sure you're already logged in your ChatGPT account. And now here to generate a new API key, I'm going to click on this create new secret key button given over here. And then here it is asking me to give a name to my secret key. So here I'm going to give the name as new SMS, and then here for the project I'm going to select the project as default project, and then I'm going to click on this create secret key. And here you can see we have successfully generated a API key over here. So here I'm going to copy it, moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter my API key. And now here after entering my API key, here I'm going to click on this save. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to select the AI model. So here to select my AI model, I'm going to click on this drop down menu given over here. And from here, I'm going to select my AI model as GPT-4o. And now here after selecting my AI model, here it is asking me to enter the prompt. That means here in this prompt field, I need to enter the prompt through which I'm going to generate a personalized SMS using ChatGPT. So this is the prompt which I've entered, which says create a personalized SMS message for my Sparkle Events Management inquiry based on the following form response. Name, event type, and the message should be friendly, acknowledge the event type, and confirm that we will follow up with more details soon. Give me the exact SMS only. And now here in my prompt, I'm going to enter details of my name and the event type. So now here instead of entering these details manually, here I'm going to map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here I'm going to map the data from the response I've received in my trigger step. Mapping makes our text dynamic so that whenever we are going to receive a new response in our Google Forms, then automatically this previously existing detail will be updated with the new one. So here I'm going to map my customer's name. So this is my customer's name, and here I'm going to map the event type that my customer has mentioned. And now here after entering both the required details, here I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response where we have received the message content as hi dummy user, thanks for reaching out to Sparkle Events for your corporate dinner planning. We're excited to help make your event a success. Our team will be in touch with more details shortly. Cheers. So this is a personalized SMS that ChatGPT has generated for us. And now I'm going to send this particular SMS generated to my client on his or her phone number. So for that, I'm going to click on this add action step button given over here. And here in this action step, I'm going to select my action application as a SMS sending application, that is Twilio. So Twilio is a cloud communication platform that allows businesses to easily send and receive messages, make phone calls, and handle other communication tasks through their applications. Think of it as the behind the scenes magic that enables apps to connect with people through text, calls, and more. People use Twilio because it simplifies adding communication features to their apps without needing complex infrastructure. So here in my Twilio action step, I'm going to select my action event as send SMS message, so that after generating a personalized SMS through ChatGPT, automatically that SMS should be sent to my customer using Twilio on his or her phone number. And now here to connect my Twilio with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Again, here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your Twilio account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, it is asking me for account SID and the authorization token. So here, following the instructions given below, here I've already logged in my Twilio account. And here on my screen, you can see the console window of my Twilio account. So scrolling little down. And here you can see under account info, I have received the account SID, authorization token and my Twilio phone number. So now I'm going to copy the account SID and the authorization token and paste in my Pabbly's workflow. And now here after entering all the required data, here I'm going to click on the save given over here. And here you can see we are now successfully connected. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the body of the SMS. So here I need to enter the body of the SMS which I want to send to my customer on his or her successful form submission. So here I'm going to map the body of the SMS which I have generated using ChatGPT. So here I'm going to click it over here, and from here I'm going to click on this ChatGPT action step, and from here I'm going to map my message content which I've generated using ChatGPT. So this is the SMS. So moving forward, and then here it is asking me to enter the sender number. So here in the help text it says the approved sending number in your Twilio account. That means here in this sender number field, I need to enter my Twilio phone number. So here to get this Twilio phone number, let me take you back to my Twilio account. Here I'm going to copy my Twilio phone number, moving back to my Pabbly's workflow, and here I'm going to enter my Twilio phone number. Now here after entering the sender number, here it is asking me for a recipient number. So here I need to enter the number to whom I want to send this particular SMS. So here I'm going to map my lead's phone number. So this is my lead's phone number. And now here after entering all the required data, I'm going to click on the save and send test request. But here before clicking on the save and send test request, I need to replace this dummy user number with my original number so that I can receive a SMS over here. So here I've successfully entered my number, and now I'm going to click on the save and send test request given over here. And here you can see we have received a successful response. That means we have successfully sent a SMS on my phone. So now let me show you the screenshot of the SMS which I have received on my phone. And here you can see the SMS which I have received on my phone which says, sent from your Twilio trial account. Hi dummy user, thanks for reaching out to Sparkle Events for your corporate dinner planning. We are excited to help make your event a success. Our team will be in touch with more details shortly. Cheers. So this is the exact SMS body which I have generated using ChatGPT. And here you can see that my SMS contains a statement which says sent from your Twilio trial account. So here my SMS contains this statement because here I am using a trial account. But if you are using a paid account, then your SMS will not contain any such statement. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation with a real-time example to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to generate another test response in our Google Forms. And for that, let me take you back to my Google Forms. So now here I'm going to refresh my window. And again here I'm going to enter a dummy data and do a test submission. So here for the name, I'm going to enter the name as test lead. Here I'm going to enter the email as test@pabblytudes.com. Here I'm going to enter the phone number as my own phone number so that I can receive a SMS over here. And here for the type of event, I'm going to enter the event as engagement ceremony. And now here after entering all the required data, here I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see it says thanks for submitting your contact info. That means we have successfully made a submission over here. So now let me show you the screenshot of the SMS which I have received on my phone. So this is the SMS which I have received on my phone which says sent from your Twilio trial account. Hi Test Lead, thanks for reaching out to Sparkle Events. We are excited to help you plan your engagement ceremony. We'll be in touch shortly with more details to make your event truly special. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as Google Forms and our action as ChatGPT and Twilio. So that whenever we are going to receive a new response through our Google Forms, then automatically using that detail, a personalized SMS is going to be generated using ChatGPT, and after that, automatically that SMS generated is going to be sent to my customer using an SMS sending application, that is Twilio. Now if you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.